Hey, what's cooking, people, and welcome to another episode of MC Eats Life. Yes, that's right. There's no food on this episode, only adventure. In fact, this is probably going to be the very last episode in season 1. We've got a special edition episode coming up later on in the week, but this is the last episode of season 1 before we move on to season 2. So today sees me return to Coney Island. I'm just walking over the road and now towards the main gates. And if you remember, it's that Jurassic Park style main gates that makes it such an exciting place to come. That and the fact that we are disconnected from the mainland by this bit of water. We've got some fighter jets going over as well, just to try and interfere with my sound. I have a feeling that those fighter jets are going to get quite annoying over the next couple of hours of being here. So there's the main sign, the main entrance to Coney Island. We're entering on the west side. There's still lots of work going on here, so I don't know, there'll be bits inside that are closed off, but we'll go and have a look. It's a weekday today and the forecast for today wasn't good, so I'm hoping that those two things combined should make it nice and quiet for us to have a look around. On the walk over here from the Oasis Mall, I've already seen kingfishers, monitor lizards, a baby monitor lizard, loads of turtles. So yeah, it's already been a good start, and I haven't got any of it on video obviously, but it's been a good start. So this episode marks a return to Coney Island. It is a really lovely little spot up near Pongal, and it is disconnected from the mainland by water, so it is still just about its own little island. The last video I think I gave a bit more of a history about it. Today I'm really hoping that we just come and enjoy the nature and we can see some wildlife. Just ahead of me now already I can see a big monitor lizard. Let's get filming, enough of me talking, and hopefully we'll see something interesting. Let's keep our fingers crossed that the wildlife comes out to play today. So normally when I get here I venture straight into the woods, but I thought I'd come along this path this time for a change. And there's already a little monitor lizard wandering across the road off into the shade. It's managed to hide itself, but oh, we did get to see this beautiful black and white butterfly as our little reward for trying to find the monitor lizard. I had a feeling that we were going to see some good wildlife, and literally minutes in and we've got a snake, and it's a snake I'd never seen before, so I don't know what kind of snake that is. Beautiful though, isn't it? Hanging off the side of that tree. A bit more active than the whip snakes that we've seen. Look at it moving its head around. I'm guessing it's aware of me. Is that movement of the head or like a gesture of warning? I don't know. Now it's going down the tree. It's moving. Where's it gonna go? It's going. And it's gone. Wow, we were lucky. A couple of minutes later and we would have missed it. Wow, we were so lucky to have seen that. It, like a minute later walking along and it probably would have gone. It's in there somewhere, it's in those bushes, but its camouflage is so good that that is now invisible to me. I can't see it. What a great start, what a great start. Let's keep walking and see what else we can find. It's obviously a good day for flying. Got the Air Force out flying some more planes around today. I wonder if it's like a training day. So for my quick bit of research, it looks like it was a paradise tree snake, which if you remember is what I identified the whip snake as incorrectly, the first snake that we saw in Singapore. So yeah, it's almost certainly a paradise tree snake, fairly common, but still, it's the first one I've seen. So I'll take that. So the paradise tree snake is venomous, but it is incredibly mild. It is a rear-fanged snake, which means that it's much less dangerous to humans because it has to have its prey properly in its mouth for it to lock in those the fangs and inject its venom. So I would have been okay if it had attacked me, but yeah, still beautiful. And very common around near water, as you'd expect, and excellent climbers, like that one was climbing very expertly down the tree. I do love a good lizard. It's a beautiful specimen through there on the tree. I'm guessing that's the kind of size of prey that the paradise tree snake would like to eat. Get a big bite of that, and then it'll be far enough in its mouth to inject the venom. Absolutely beautiful weather today. Like when I woke up this morning and got up late and looked at the weather, and it said it was 24 degrees and rain, and I was like, oh, it's just not going to make a good day for coming out and filming. But obviously it might still rain, but for the moment it's stunningly beautiful. There's almost a British summer's day feel about the breeze. There's a slight chill in the air, but the sun's warm, really lovely. Perfect day for a walk. So nice. And I know I say it almost every episode, but it is so nice coming to these places when there's no one else around. There's one or two cyclists have gone past, but I've not seen anyone else on foot. And I've been in here, 25 minutes or something, and to see two cyclists in that time isn't bad, is it? Oh, it's just very, very relaxing. A real breath of fresh air from the city. Beautiful bird up there. I can't quite make out what it is. I'm gonna have to research. It's got yellow and grey. Is it a female oriole? Can't remember. I recognise it, but I'll have to do some research. It's beautiful though. It's not too bothered by me. Even when there's a distant bang. Another beautiful lizard on the tree. I think that one's called a changeable lizard, because I think that one's able to change part of its colouring. It's a beautiful specimen though, isn't it? Just caught this little guy hanging out on the tree. It's another beautiful lizard. So I've walked as far down as I can down this side of Coney Island, the one opposite the mainland. It goes down that way and then connects up out the park the other side. Used to be able to kind of go down there. I'll show you on this map. Used to be able to go down there and then get back into the main bit, but there's an area closed until 2024, so all this bit is closed. So I could have kept on going down here and then out, but instead I'm going to go in a little bit. Still loads of the planes flying over. It's quite interesting to see. Not so good if you're trying to film, because it just takes over all the sound. Oh, another paradise tree snake. So another paradise tree snake. What a beauty. Look how long it is. I mean, I think they can go to be like up to 2 meters. Again, this one's very aware of me. It's not waggling its head quite as much as the other one that we saw. But look, it goes on all up this tree. Look how long it is. Still going, still going, still going, still going. Whoa. Very lucky to have seen not just one, but 2 paradise tree snakes today. What a beauty. Look at the pattern on it. You can see how well camouflaged it would be normally. So on the brown bark of the tree we can see it, which is a shame for it, but wow, what a beauty. Almost within touching distance, but I'm keeping a safe distance just in case. It's absolutely beautiful. How lucky are we? I'm going to leave this one to it. We'll go and see if we can find some more. Obviously I feel very privileged to have seen another snake, 2 in the space of 10 minutes. Who would have thought it? I'll take it though. If you can ignore the sound of the piling going on behind. There's some boar in these bushes. Can you see it? How beautiful. I was trying to be quiet because I didn't want to disturb and scare the boar, despite all the building works going on nearby and the piling sounds. But it's so well camouflaged that we got footage of it, and then it just looked at me, wasn't scared, just kind of slowly moved back into the undergrowth. And now I can't for the life of me find it. I think it's still in this area, but I just can't see it. And I think wild boar are amazing creatures. Particularly this one didn't seem scared at all. Knew I was there, knew I wasn't a threat, and then just carried on its business. Another one just over there, but he's going to be scared off by the cyclists going past. So behind me goes down to the beach. It'll be interesting to go down there and see what it's like compared to last time we were here. Last time I came, I think it was a Sunday, and it was fairly busy on all the beaches. Let's go and have a look. Looking beautiful over the water as well, over towards Pulau Ubin. I think we're definitely due a visit over there again soon. I know we were lucky to see those 2 snakes and lizards and butterflies and birds on that path by the water, but this is the kind of Coney Island that I like best. It's the in amongst the trees and the ferns and the grass and the occasional sign and the tarmac path. But when you look over there, it does feel like you're in a jungle. I think it's a combination of the sounds and the smells, the slight humidity that you get in amongst the trees. I think all woodland is amazing, but like a tropical woodland, particularly so. Oh, it wouldn't be an episode of MC Eats life without there being some fungi. At some point perhaps I need to do a food one where I go to an Italian restaurant and we see some fungi in a different way. It's nice to walk along the beach for a bit. I haven't walked along a beach like this since Thailand. There's another lizard on the tree there. This one's enjoying the shade. The lizards must be enjoying the peace and quiet today. Another one just hanging out. There's another changeable lizard there. Not quite as bright orangey red as the last one we saw. A centipede or a millipede? I think it's a centipede, isn't it? I think we've seen one of those on MC Eats Life before. Such peaceful creatures, aren't they? Just breathing, chilling out, occasionally eating an ant if one runs past. There's another one on this tree here. This one's chosen a seaside location. I didn't even know there was this kind of bit by the water to walk on. Learn something new every day. I mean, this bit is nice, but it's not really in keeping with the rest of the island, is it? Like, I would much rather there was the trees and foliage right down to the water than this, but oh well. And I think because it's accessible, this bit, there's a fair few people walking along here. But it is a bit later now. It's 5:20, so yeah, people would have finished work, wouldn't they? Come out here for an evening walk. I don't blame them. Oh, it's lovely, but it's almost back where we started. Almost in a complete lap. Just about get my breath. Bit of a march along there. Right, that just about brings us to the end of today's episode. It's been a good one though. We've seen wild boar and lizards and snakes and birds and butterflies. It's been a really lovely walk around, and I would say if you get the chance to come here on a weekday when there's not really many people here, it is absolutely lovely. I mean, it's nice enough at a weekend, but you've constantly got people around then, whereas now most of the time there was no one in sight, which is exactly how I like it. Thank you very much for watching this episode and for joining me for this adventure. If you've liked it, make sure you click the like button. If you want to subscribe, click subscribe. If you click the bell, you'll get notified of any future videos. You know how it works. If you want to leave me a comment in the comments section below and tell me where to go next, that would be fantastic. This is probably going to be the end of season 1. I've got a special film on Thursday for sort of a special bridge between season 1 and season 2, and then next week I think we'll kick off brand new season 2. I don't know what's going to be different yet, we'll see. Until the next episode, thank you and stay full.